My attorney's office smells of leather and money. The timeline of Patricia's infidelity spreads across his mahogany desk like a bearish market analysis. Credit card statements, hotel receipts, Uber logs. The evidence of my marriage's depreciation fills 3 folders. Hey there, this is Patricia. The promotion letter sits on my desk, its crisp edges mocking my supposedly perfect life. Senior software developer. I trace the words with my fingertip, savoring the validation they represent. 18 years of marriage to Josh, 2 teenage daughters, and finally, I'm breaking through the glass ceiling as the only woman on the core development team. My phone buzzes. Another message from James, our team lead. Debugging session running late again. Pizza's on me. I glance at the family photo on my desk, Josh's steady smile, the girls' matching dimples. My fingers hover over the keyboard before typing, count me in. The office transforms after hours. Fluorescent lights cast shadows across empty desks, while our small group huddles around multiple monitors. James leans close, his cologne mixing with the scent of cooling pepperoni. Your code optimization here is brilliant, Patricia. His praise sends electricity through my veins in a way Josh is dutiful. How was your day, honey? Never does anymore. The gym becomes my sanctuary. Between reps, I catch glimpses of my changing reflection, stronger, more confident. My wedding ring catches the light as I lift weights, growing heavier with each passing day. New blazer. James notices during our morning stand-up. About time I dress the part, I respond, smoothing the tailored fabric. The price tag had made me wince, but the way it highlights my gym results makes it worth every penny. My phone chimes with Josh's text, girls asking about dinner. You coming home soon? I create a new Slack channel, private, just for the critical project communications. My fingers dance across the keyboard, crafting the perfect response to James' latest message. The timestamp reads 11:42 p.m. The house is quiet when I slip in. Josh's laptop glows from his home office, spreadsheets reflecting off his glasses. Debugging ran late, I explain, the light sliding off my tongue with practiced ease. Again, his voice carries an edge I choose to ignore. My WhatsApp buzzes. James. I delete the conversation before Josh's gaze can drift to my screen. Critical project phase, I murmur, heading upstairs. Weekend hackathons become my escape. The intellectual stimulation sets my mind on fire in ways Josh's financial consultant shop talk never could. James and I speak in code, literally and figuratively. Our shared language of algorithms and optimization becomes an intimate dance of minds. Mom, you promised to help with my science project. My youngest daughter's voice carries disappointment I can't bear to acknowledge. Next weekend, sweetie. This deadline's crucial. Another promise I won't keep, another brick in the wall I'm building between us. The mirror reveals subtle changes, highlights in my hair, careful makeup, a wardrobe that speaks of ambition and availability. Josh notices but doesn't comment. His silence screams louder than any accusation. Working late again? Josh's question carries weight I refuse to measure. The project needs me. It's not entirely a lie. James needs me. The team needs me. The intoxicating rush of being valued for my mind, my skills, my presence. It's becoming an addiction. I open a separate bank account, just in case. The future spreads before me like unwritten code, full of possibilities and potential bugs. I find myself debugging my marriage in my head, identifying the fatal errors, the memory leaks, the infinite loops of routine and responsibility. My oldest daughter's eyes follow me as I pack my laptop for another late night. She's old enough to understand, young enough to judge. I see Josh's influence in her disapproving gaze. Don't wait up, I call out, closing the door on their silence. James smiles as I enter the office. Ready to change the world? I am. One line of code, one deleted message, one private meeting at a time. My marriage crashes in the background like a program running out of memory, while my affair compiles perfectly without a single error message. Until it doesn't. Hey, Josh here. My financial models blur on the screen as another notification pops up. Patricia's Uber receipt. Destination? Downtown, 11:47 p.m. I minimize my spreadsheet, the same way I've been minimizing the warning signs for months. 20 years ago, I spotted her in a coffee shop near campus. She wore thick-rimmed glasses, typing furiously on a clunky laptop while studying for her computer science finals. She debugged my resume in exchange for dinner. We married 6 months later. Now our oldest, Emma, shares her mother's coding genius and my skepticism. At 16, she notices everything. Dad. Mom skipped my robotics competition again. Her voice carries Patricia's determination, twisted with hurt. She's leading a big project, sweetie. The excuse sounds hollow, even to me. Lily, our 14-year-old artist, slumps at the dining table, pushing pasta around her plate. Remember when we used to have family game nights? The empty chair across from me screams its accusation. My laptop pings with another credit card alert. Luxury fitness club membership. High-end boutique charges. Salon appointments. Patricia's transformation arrives in itemized statements, each one a digital breadcrumb leading somewhere I'm afraid to follow. A client calls. I stare at his investment portfolio, numbers swimming before my eyes. Sorry, could you repeat that? Third time today. My reputation as a detail-oriented financial consultant crumbles under the weight of domestic surveillance. Josh. My sister Rachel's voice carries concern through the phone. You haven't been yourself lately. Patricia's. I pause, the words sticking in my throat. Different. Different how? The evidence fills my notes app. Late meetings. Gym sessions. New clothes. Deleted messages. Changed passwords. The list grows like compound interest. Steady. Inevitable. Devastating. Emma stomps into my home office, waving her phone. Mom's not coming to my college counseling meeting. Again. She inherited Patricia's dark curls and my analytical mind. A dangerous combination. I'll be there. I promise. Adding another calendar item to replace my wife's absence. Lily appears in the doorway, her sketch pad clutched to her chest. Dad? Are you and Mom getting divorced? The question hits like a Joshic crash. Sudden. Brutal. Transformative. No, sweetheart. Why would you think that? Because Jessica's mom acted the same way before she left? Out of the mouths of babes comes Joshic research I never wanted. Sleep becomes a luxury investment with terrible returns. I lie awake, tracking Patricia's location through our shared family app. The office. Always the office. Until it isn't. The confrontation starts like a minor correction in the Joshic. These late meetings. I begin over cold coffee one morning. Don't start. Patricia's voice carries a warning. The project. The project. Right. Bitterness creeps into my voice like inflation eating away at savings. Your team lead. James. He keeps you busy. Her face flashes with something. Guilt? Anger? Before smoothing into professional neutrality. Give me your phone, I demand. Surprising us both. Excuse me? Her indignation could power a small city. Your phone. Patricia. Now. You're being ridiculous. She grabs her keys. Her bag. Her secrets. The door slams like a closing bell on Wall Street. Emma finds me in my office later, surrounded by financial statements and suspicions. Dad. Her voice wobbles. My grades are slipping. I can't focus. I pull her close, breathing in her familiar shampoo scent. We'll figure this out, kiddo. Lily's art takes a dark turn. Her usually bright watercolors morph into stormy abstracts. Her art teacher calls, concerned. Another item for my growing portfolio of family crisis indicators. My sister drops by unannounced, armed with lasagna and worry. The girls called me, she admits, watching me pick at my food. They're scared. Join the club. I attempt a smile that probably resembles a grimace. I'm monitoring the situation. Like, one of your investments? Rachel's eyebrows arch. Josh. This is your marriage. Not the stock, Josh it. But isn't it? I've watched the value of my relationship plummet. Searched for signs of recovery. Tracked the downward trends. The Josh it tells a story, if you know how to read it. And this story? It's heading for a crash. I watch James's fingers fly across the keyboard, creating elegant solutions to complex problems. We're alone in the office again, monitors casting a blue glow across his angular features. My wedding ring catches the light, a golden reminder of promises made in another lifetime. You're brilliant, he murmurs, leaning closer to examine my code. Our shoulders touch. Neither of us moves away. The fabrications multiply like nested functions. Women in tech meet up tonight. I tell Josh over the phone. My voice remains steady, professional. The light compiles smoothly. Another one? His question hangs in the digital space between us. Networking's crucial in this industry. I end the call before guilt can corrupt my code. James books a hotel room near the office. For the hackathon, he explains with a knowing smile. My heart races like a system overload. The first kiss tastes like coffee and possibility. The affair runs like a parallel program to my marriage. Efficient. Compartmentalized. Each snip at a time with James fills a void I hadn't realized existed. His touch awakens something dormant in my source code. My phone buzzes. Emma's recital tonight. I silence the notification, focusing on James's latest message. Dinner? That new place downtown. Can't wait, I reply, adding another event to my elaborate calendar of deceptions. Later, Emma's eyes cut through me over breakfast. You missed it. Again. Her words carry the sharp edge of teenage disappointment. Sweetheart, the project. Save it. She grabs her backpack, slamming the door with teenage precision. I create a separate chat for the family, excluding Josh. Strategic communication. Minimal interaction. The distance grows like a memory leak, consuming resources I can't afford to lose. The secret bank account swells. Each deposit represents a possible future. An escape route. A system backup. The consulting sessions with divorce lawyers leave me breathless with possibility and terror. You've changed, Lily observes during a rare dinner at home. Her artistic soul sees too much. People evolve, I respond, avoiding her searching gaze. Like technology. Jane sends another message. Another hotel. Another lie. The excitement mingles with nausea. A familiar cocktail now. My clothes speak a new language. Designer labels. Higher heels. Tighter fits. The external transformation mirrors my internal compiler errors. Patricia. James catches me after a particularly intense coding session. Leave him. The words hang between us like an unhandled exception. It's complicated. It's simple. His hand traces my collarbone. Be with me. But nothing simple. Josh's face haunts my dreams kind. Steady Josh who debugged my heart all those years ago. My daughter's accusing glares pierce my firewall of justifications. The guilt compiles in unexpected moments. Watching Lily sketch alone at the kitchen table. Seeing Emma's robotics trophies gathering dust. Missing the subtle changes in their lives, like deprecated code I can't recover. I withdraw funds from our joint investment account. Market volatility, I explain when Josh questions the transaction. Another lie in my growing repository. James talks about our future between kisses. Promises sparkle like newly deployed features. We'll start fresh, he whispers against my neck. Clean install. The mirror reflects a stranger. Successful, desirable, unfaithful. My wedding ring leaves a pale band when I remove it for our meetings. A ghost in my own system. Emma catches me sneaking in late. Does Dad know? Her question crashes through my carefully constructed defenses. Know what? Playing dumb while my heart races. About him. Your boss. Her voice carries Josh's analytical precision. I'm not stupid, Mom. Error, error, error. The walls close in like badly nested loops. Each lie requires another to support it. The system grows unstable. But I can't stop. Won't stop. The affair pulses with an energy my marriage lost years ago. James represents everything I thought I'd sacrificed. Passion, adventure, recognition. The price? Only my soul, my family, my integrity. Worth it, I tell myself as I delete another message. Book another room. Craft another lie. Until it isn't. My attorney's office smells of leather and money. The timeline of Patricia's infidelity spreads across his mahogany desk like a bearish market analysis. Credit card statements. Hotel receipts. Uber logs. The evidence of my marriage's depreciation fills 3 folders. Clean case, Richardson says, tapping his Mont Blanc against the papers. Full custody's possible. I picture Emma and Lily in the courtroom, testifying against their mother. No. Shared custody. The words scrape my throat. They need her. Despite everything. The gym becomes my sanctuary at 5 a.m. Weight plates crash together like closing doors. Sweat stings my eyes as I push through another set. Another rep. Another day without her. Your form's improving, my trainer Mike notes. Pain makes great fuel. If only he knew. The therapist's couch embraces me twice weekly. Dr. Chin's office offers safety in its bland neutrality. Tell me about the anger, she prompts. I'm not angry, I lie, watching shadows dance across her wall. I'm calculating losses. She sees through my financial metaphors. Your daughters? Emma's grades are recovering. Lily's drawing in color again. Small victories in a bear market. And you, Josh? The meditation app on my phone tracks my progress. 27 consecutive days of guided breathing. The calm voice instructs. Let thoughts pass like clouds. But my thoughts thunder and storm, refusing to drift away. Emma bursts into my home office, waving a college acceptance letter. Dad. MIT. Her eyes shine with Patricia's brightness. But the smile's all mine. I crush her in a hug, pride overwhelming the constant ache. Your mother should. No. Emma's voice carries steel. You're enough. The single parents group meets in a church basement. Folding chairs scrape linoleum as we form a circle of shared devastation. Josh? Would you like to share? I clear my throat. Married 18 years. 2 daughters. She. My voice catches. She chose her boss over us, understanding nods ripple through the circle. These strangers share my currency of pain. Rachel drags me to dinner with her friends. Time to rejoin humanity, Big Brother. The restaurant buzzes with normal life. Carol, a pediatrician with laugh lines and kind eyes, asks about my work. For the first time in months, I talk about something besides divorce proceedings. My phone lights up with a dating app notification. Rachel's meddling again. I swipe through profiles half-heartedly until a woman's smile catches my attention. She loves finance and has 2 kids. My finger hovers over the screen. Not yet. The financial advisor reviews my updated portfolio. Smart moves, protecting the assets early. He shuffles papers. The girls' college funds are secure. And Patricia's portion? Fair market value, as agreed. Business terms for emotional carnage. Lily leaves her sketchbook open on the kitchen counter. A new drawing. Our family is 4 separate islands, watercolor waves between us. Her art speaks truths we can't voice. Dad. She catches me studying it. Are you okay? I pull her close, breathing in her strawberry shampoo. Getting there, kiddo. The support network grows, like a diversified portfolio. Rachel's weekly check-ins. Mike's dawn workout sessions. Dr. Chin's insights. The single parent's understanding nods. Even Carol's occasional texts about market trends. Emma helps me redesign my home office, clearing Patricia's lingering presence. More monitors, she insists. Better lighting. Her mother's technical mind channeled into caring for me. The divorce papers arrive in a pristine envelope. Patricia's signature already joshes the pages, elegant as ever. My hand shakes as I reach for my pen. Wait. Emma stands in the doorway, Lily beside her. Together? They flank me at the desk, one daughter on each side. My pen scratches across the paper. Ending one chapter, beginning another. I scream. I suggest, like I used to when they were small. Rocky Road. They chorus, a rare moment of teenage synchronicity. Later, watching them argue over the last brownie bite, I recognize the truth. My biggest investment was never in the marriage. It was in us. The market crashes. The market recovers. Life trades on. The HR director's face remains professionally neutral. Inappropriate relationship with a direct supervisor. Company policy. Immediate termination. The words crash through my mind like fatal exceptions. James doesn't meet my eyes as he clears his desk. My LinkedIn profile hemorrhages connections. Local tech companies ghost my applications. My reputation corrupts faster than bad code. The apartment complex accepts my rental application, barely. The studio unit drowns in moving boxes, each labeled in Emma's precise handwriting. She helped pack, but wouldn't hug me goodbye. You broke our family source code, she said, her voice carrying Josh's analytical disappointment. No debugging can fix this. Panic attacks ambush me in unexpected moments. In the grocery store, spotting Josh's favorite cereal. During job interviews, when they Google my name. At night, alone with my choices. The doctor prescribes little white pills. Anxiety disorder, she writes in my chart. Depression. PTSD. Medical terms for karma. My new job in IT support strips away all pretense. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I repeat 40 times a day. Each call chips away at my former identity. The credit card bills pile up like compiler errors. I sell my designer wardrobe on consignment. The armor I'd worn for James, now worthless. Lily's art show opens downtown. I stand outside the gallery, watching through plate glass as my family celebrates without me. Her watercolors still speak truths I couldn't face. Mom? Her text arrives at midnight. I got first place. I type and delete responses until dawn breaks. The therapist's office becomes familiar territory. Let's discuss self-forgiveness, she suggests. Let's discuss how I destroyed everything instead. Dating apps lead nowhere. Men scan my profile, sensing damage beneath the surface. One asks about my past. I try explaining. Wow, he says, signaling for the check. That's intense. My mother calls weekly, her disappointment coded in careful questions. Have you tried apologizing to Josh? He won't see me. Truth bombs detonate between us. The girls' graduation invitations arrive via Josh's lawyer. Please maintain agreed-upon distance. The attached note reads, professional, clinical, fair. I watch Emma's MIT acceptance speech through a live stream, pride and pain competing for bandwidth. She thanks Josh, her teachers, her sister. My absence echoes. Lily's art scholarship announcement appears on Facebook. Her self-portrait shows two faces, the girl she was, the woman she's becoming. Neither includes me. I had everything, I whisper. Family, career, respect. I infected it all with lies until the system crashed. James's wedding announcement makes local tech news. His promotion, his growing family, his charitable foundation. No mention of collateral damage. My bathroom mirror reflects a stranger. Gray threads through my hair. Worried lines map my mistakes. Designer clothes replaced by wholesale basics. The anniversary of my termination arrives with another rejected job application. Entry-level IT support stretches ahead like an infinite loop. Coffee? A former colleague suggests, pity softening her voice. Sorry. Busy. Pride, my last functioning program. Nights stretch endless in my studio apartment. Family photos hidden in encrypted folders I can't bring myself to delete. Awards and degrees packed away like deprecated code. The girls' holiday photos pop up on Instagram. Josh's new girlfriend Carol fits seamlessly into their frame. They're smiling, real smiles, not the strained ones from our final months. I close the app. Open it. Close it again. Some programs can't be restored to factory settings.